Testing 1 2 3, guys. Testing 1 2 3. Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Vencabot. This is the gritty 1930s triple feature here on Pizza and a Movie. My name is David. Guys, we just got done watching a film from the year 1930 that's 92 years old. It was called The Payoff. It was a really fun little film about a young, innocent, sweet couple who get roped into this world of crime, and the story of how the leader of the mafia, of this particular mafia, his name was Gene. I guess he was like a crook with a heart of gold, and there's an internal power struggle between him and a young upstart who's much more, motivated to make the bread, to the point he's willing to murder to get the money. And there's kind of like a sort of power struggle happening here, and the kids get wrapped up into it. It's kind of a fun movie. It's pretty cool. The next film we're watching here is called Behind Office Doors. As with the first film, I have no clue what it's about, guys. I have no clue what this film's going to be about. We're going to find out together while I eat this remainder of this pizza. Let's get it in, guys. Again, if I have to kind of play the volume, I apologize. You can see this little thing on the side here, this little bar. That's my bad if you guys see that. Let's play this movie here. Behind Office Doors. Mary Astor. I think we've seen another film with her in it, right? Pretty big actress of the day. I think it's about Big Dan. It might be. Behind Office Doors. The theme of the night is crime and forbidden love in these 90-year-old films. It's from 1931, guys. This film is now 91 years old. Older than your grandma. Yeah, that's your grandma, Mary Astor. She'd be like, Mary Astor, yeah, before my time. Is that you can find the Jurassic Park text? I went picking up pizza myself today, guys, and as a part of that, my hair is all mad dry from the cold winter weather. Robert Ames, Ricardo Cortez, Catherine Dale Owen, Kitty Kelly, Edna Murphy, Charles Sellon, William Morris, and George McFarlane. Rocky was a gunman in too high a position. If you ask me, Rocky should have never been that influential in the first place. He was making enough money not to catch bodies, just lay low, bro. You're just hungry, man. Oh shit, what the fuck? Someone's screaming already? The movie just started, dude. Hell? It's frustrating to be sad, right? At least Rocky got his. What the hell is going on? When people talk about white people shit, this is what they're talking about. What the fuck? They let him out into the hallway? He's gonna go down the stairs in a minute.
Come on in, Mary. We're playing blind man's buff and you're in.
Wait a minute. You've got to pay me first.
Always it's the woman who pays and pays and pays.
You think not?
Oh,
Hey,
my
God.
God.
Come on, leave her alone. What's the matter with
Give me a break.
I'll give you a break. I'll break you.
Hey, Corbett! Pipe down them flaming youth, or find yourself another flat. This ain't no speakeasy.
I know it's the Biltmore, but who moved it over here to 3rd Avenue?
Is that a 3 rooms top up there?
She's funny.
How the
that
hell
way.
did you get her arms to do that, dude? She gotta be triple jointed, dude.
Hello, Mary. How are you?
Finally, something older than me on the stream, says G Scott.
Listen,
This is some
I know
old
it's a
ass film
quiet
tonight.
game if you boys won't dirty it up.
Oh, no, we won't.
Let's play truth.
What's true?
It's a big moment for the boys. They can ask you any question they like, and you have to tell the truth.
Oh my.
Ah, local boy gets a break.
I'm going to be dumb and not learn how.
Come on, Mary. You take a
Not
chance.
me, I'm not here.
Oh, you.
I got time to hide, really.
It's gonna be good if you know what I mean.
Come
What
on
the fuck?
now.
Doesn't want to play, man. What's up, Fat Shoe? That's where the problems start, for sure.
Well, who are you?
The name is Mary.
And who is Mary?
A working girl?
The kind that heaven protects?
Up to now?
In love?
Sure.
Who with?
A man.
Oh, she's
What's
telling the
his
truth,
name?
dude, for sure.
Even the census taker wouldn't ask a question like that.
Oh.
Guess that'll hold you for a couple.
Passerby, handsome. I'm a grass widow.
You can go as far as you like.
Whoa.
Thank you.
My,
Pardon me.
Oh my God. Dude, what an asshole.
The villain still pursues her.
Say, that's a swell way to get acquainted that game. Let's go a step further.
I'll buy you violets.
Oh my God, 1930, what? He walked off, Revenge. She wanted to fucking play, dude. You tell she was excited about it.
Who's the lucky man? The one you're in love with?
He's a big paper man.
All wrapped up on your boss, I know.
You should see my boss. He's so old that short skirts came in 20 years too late for him to appreciate legs.
What does that even mean?
Even yours?
Just as it always is, and they can get
My
it. They
turn
don't
now.
want it. Exactly,
Sure.
exactly.
Name, color, present condition of servitude.
Ronald Wales. White, poor, honest. Ambition? Not to have to work for a living. So I could go to the south of France and write a book.
What a
What
catch.
do you do for a living besides kissing strange girls in hallways?
I work in a broker's office.
In love?
I am not.
Married then?
I don't believe in marriage.
That's not a new line.
Well, now it's my turn.
The dialogue in this is way less natural than the last film. This film came out a year later.
Did you like my kissing you? We're playing truth, you know.
I mean, no, we're not. What a weirdo.
Yes.
Want to do it
And
again?
yet you say you're in love with another man.
A man who called you Miss Landy when your name is Linden obviously isn't on kissing terms. And I'm human, believe it or not.
I believe it so completely that I'm going to stake you to another little kiss.
Oh,
Do I have to?
My.
You do?
Oh, my. They're in here naked.
Far be it from me, dearie. But Freddie's established illegal relations with the drugstore, and the gin awaits without.
Without us.
He can finish telling you the story of his life in the kitchen.
I'd be just as safe right here in the bedroom.
Yes, but with you two in the kitchen, a girl can powder her nose.
Oh my God. Dude, this is like 1931, dog. It's just getting wild in this party. Landlord's low-key right, all them dead people upstairs. I'm saying, Doom, what the fuck? Like, they're having a fucking huge fucking party. It's screaming and shit? Literally screaming?
Good night, Ronnie.
You better fucking
You
dip
must
that.
come to the races with us again sometime.
Oh, I'd love to. Good night,
God.
Miss Landy.
Linden, you fool. Her name is Linden.
I know, but Mary likes men who forget her name.
Ugh.
Good night, Dolores. Good night, Mary.
Oh, Scray.
See that face she made? She was like, ugh.
You certainly fell for Ronnie like the breaking up of a hard winter.
In the first place, I didn't. In the second place, what's it matter when he's just a handsome young Romeo with literary ambitions that make him of practically no use to a girl?
Say that again.
Damn.
He's just a poor, harmless, charming young idiot who thinks that marriage would ruin him as an author.
Ronnie Wales is worth $2 million.
What?
Nice, isn't it? But call your shots, Mary. I hear his wife's nice, too.
Oh, he's a
His wife?
fucking liar.
I hear the kids are grand. Twins. Boys. What a man.
Well, what a sap I've been. But why did he want to give me a song and dance like that?
Oh, some say their wives are invalids. Some say their wives don't understand them. And some just say they're not married.
Dude, Ronnie out here fucking trifling, dude. Oh my. Insult to injury, dog? I still want to know what that teetotal over the face was about, huh? Tea towel, yeah. Daytimes, Dolores ran the switchboard while Mary Linden ran the company. Ritter and Company. Wholesale paper. Okay. They're at the job now.
Ritter and Company.
Dude, Drew, she got fucking exposed, dog.
Ritter and Company.
Oh, Mary. I forgot to send that wire to the Wisconsin Mills.
I sent it after lunch.
Oh, that's fine.
Dude, Mary's so clutch.
Say, you know I forgot all about that sales meeting tomorrow?
The sales department's been notified.
Ritter and Company.
Dude, Mary's so clutch.
Goodness, you never forget anything, do you?
You do, though.
What now, Mary? Oh, my medicine. Well, I forgot that purposely.
You take it when you get home.
Yeah, all right.
Good night, Mr. Ritter.
I think I look kind of familiar. The one that just walked in front of the camera. Maybe she's not a character in the movie, that's an extra.
Ritter and Company.
Give along, Gloria. I'll straighten out the board. I have to stay a few minutes anyway.
Thanks,
Good
Mary.
night, Dolores.
Good night.
Isn't that crazy how little has
There's only
changed in
one
100 years,
busy.
guys?
That chick in the sales department is trying to talk another blonde out of a date.
Look at the fucking headphones she has on, dude. So it's kind of weird this very day. The movie came out in
Ritter and
1931.
Company.
And listen, Ed, she's got one of the swellest figures you ever looked at.
I don't care anything about her swell figure. What I want to know is, has she got a friend?
They'd had no idea about World War II here. So weird to think, yeah.
Well, Mr. Dunedin,
Well, it's Miss,
Linden.
Sure, Linden.
Would you mind waiting a few moments in the sales department?
Always glad to oblige.
The casual butt pat, dude. You know, as you do. It's almost like headphones were designed to fit the shape of our heads, says Three Man Joe. So what you digging through, girl?
Well, how are the old man's arteries? And when's the old duck going to pass out and give us young fellas a chance?
Mr. Ritter's going to be on hand longer than some of the
What an
rest
asshole
of
thing to
us
say.
have.
There's a dirty crack in that somewheres, but Deneen passes it by. The name is Mary, isn't it?
Why don't we get the Crown Publishing Company's account?
Office hours are from 9 to 5:30. Did you ever try wearing your hair a little fluffier?
How close have you come to getting together with the Crown people?
Say, listen, if I can't sell them, they can't be sold.
Run your handsome blue eyes down that.
There seems to be a confidential memorandum of the Crown's yearly requirements.
They'll take that order at 3.5% off list.
Yeah? And I'll buy $20 gold pieces for 19 bucks.
Mr. Ritter's going to offer the Crown people 3.5% off for that order tomorrow.
Say, listen. Ritter wouldn't offer 3.5% off for... You know, that's a remarkable coincidence.
Sure, they're making
That's
movies.
my idea exactly. In fact, I was going to sound them out on a discount basis the first thing in the morning and see if Ritter would approve it.
But I've just been wasting your time.
Not at all, girlie, not at all. You meant well. I was just ahead of you, that's all.
Mr. Bronson lives at 478 Park Avenue. He left his office about 10 minutes
She's running the whole
ago. In
business
fact,
behind the
you should go
scenes.
right after him.
Consider that Deneen is on his way. But why the night work, girlie?
Well, Mr. Ritter, not being in your confidence, is going to personally telephone Mr. Bronson that discount at 8:30 a.m. And you won't get credit for the order.
Hey! Let me know when I can do you a favor sometime.
You can do me one right now.
Name it, girlie.
Try and remember that my name is Linden.
Why, of course it's Linden. Hey, plug me in on the switchboard, will you? I want to break a blonde's heart.
You big businessmen are so brutal.
What a dumbass. He's an idiot, Three Men, for sure. Everybody's wearing suits, though. So fancy, huh? Even asses look swish.
I know I shouldn't have listened, but at the same time, little girls shouldn't give away confidential tips to cheap salesmen.
Why not give an ambitious youngster a break?
Jim Deneen is no good.
Hold your job long enough and you'll see Jim Deneen, the head of this company.
Out of a city of 6 million people,
Dude, she has a crush on this
why
dude.
do you have to pick him?
You weren't here when I first started 2 years ago. It was my first job. I was scared to death. I'd have run away if it hadn't been for Jim Deneen.
What'd he do?
On board, Dizzle.
Offer to show you the pictures in his flat?
He found me crying in the hall. Kidded me along. Told me to keep up a bluff. Everybody in the world was bluffing.
Oh, he don't look like no big brother to me.
So I've just tried to pay him back for the way he helped me.
You're goofy about him.
Maybe.
Girl, you
You
straight
don't
goofy.
even know you wear
Look at
silk
yourself.
stockings.
You look goofy right now. Talking about this dude.
I'm protecting my job, too.
Let's bring that back,
Someday
guys.
Jim will be the boss here.
Like, yeah, I don't really like that chick that much. Dog, you're goofy about her, dog.
Good night, Chubby.
I can tell, dude. I know when someone's goofy, dude. Such one scumbags, dude, for sure.
Ronnie called you 5 times today.
Did he?
When a girl gets a sweet opening like Ronnie, she ought to cut herself a piece of cake.
How do you go about that sort of thing? Call him up and tell him you picked out a swell apartment?
You don't do anything. You just drift, smilingly.
I'm no drifter. I swim. Upstream, if necessary.
You darn fool.
Dude, Mary's too clutch, dude. She has ambition, man. She's trying to fucking have a sugar daddy with this dumbass dude. Creepy ass,
Well, John?
blindfold wearing, smooching ass dude.
You'll either take a trip to Europe now, or in about a year from now, you'll take a ride in a hearse.
Aye. Bad as that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Just a minute. It's
Like
Mr.
a salmon's revenge. Salmon on him,
Come in,
dog.
Mary.
Now, look here, John. You can't see anybody else today.
Oh, this is my banker. He won't get me excited.
Well, all right. Now, remember, you give up business immediately.
Yeah.
This guy's so stressed out that his
Bye.
doctor's like, "You've done working,
Bye.
dog. You've had enough."
Well,
You know, of work.
Won't you sit down? Thank you. Well, they tell me you haven't been downtown for a whole week. No. Doctor tells me I've got to retire. Well, I'm terribly sorry. Sell out my business and go away for a long rest. Well, I'm very sorry indeed. Well, find someone to buy the business. Well, that's not so easy. Times are hard.
Thanks.
I read about a man who retired and sold his business to his employees.
That's the modern method. Our banks might finance a deal like that if we were sold on the setup.
And you could keep your name on the firm where it has been for 40 years.
Well, who's the man to head it? Well, Spaulding, your Chicago man. Yes, or Galt. Say, he's done very well with the timber and the mills.
Or there's that new sales manager, Mr. Deneen.
Oh, he's too young, too fresh.
Young blood's not a bad idea in an old business.
Right you are.
Dude, she's so fucking smart, dude.
Oh, well.
It's a long ass family for sure. He's gonna die, Liz? The home of Jim Deneen, salesman. Oh, not this dude again, please. She got him this damn job? He's gonna treat her like shit. He's not gonna remember her name, right?
If it's a lady, show her in.
If it's a lady, show her in.
You certainly were anxious. The great Deneen isn't dressed yet. But come on in, honey. Well, 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 if it isn't little old Mary Linden herself.
I remember
I
her
thought
name
it
at
was two
least.
other fellows from Detroit.
2 other fellas named Honey.
Yeah, sure, the famous Honey twins. Make yourself at home. Deneen will grab himself a shirt.
Okay.
I hate this guy so much. She's making moves, dude, but not for herself, but for other people. I was saying this based in part on these movies we've seen. They show a lot of strong ladies even way back, yeah. They do, but again, she's not, she's not lifting herself up. She's lifting other people up. I guess it's very feminine, you know what I mean?
Well, it's a pleasure, girlie. It's a pleasure. Like it?
Yeah, it's all right.
How do you like my new apartment?
I suppose it's much smarter than your old one.
Sure. New contract, new salary, new flat. Got a progression, oh? I think it's pretty swell myself.
Stunning. Oh, I forgot. You're the prudish type who likes women old-fashioned.
You're pretty regular at that. I think you're swell.
You don't know me. You only know my job. I smoke sometimes, and Wear an evening dress with absolutely no back to it.
No.
And have been known to drink a cocktail. That is, when urged.
I urge you. I beseech you.
Well, rather than have my clothes torn in a struggle, I will. That is, unless it has orange juice in it.
I'm sorry. It has.
No, thanks.
Well, I'm glad to know you, Mrs. Ritz. And the next time you come, we'll have that sauerkraut you crave. All kidding aside, let's you and I get together sometime, huh?
Let's. Sometime.
Why is she here, though? He's a little bit touchy, Doom, for sure he is. Dude, she's fucking teasing this dude.
Well, knowing that you don't love me for my body alone, I suppose you've come to make me president of the company, huh?
Well, maybe vice president. Mr. Ritter's got to retire.
You can't fire me. I've got a contract. Ironclad, airtight, and tied up with pink string.
Robinson of the City Trust could be sold on a proposition to buy Ritter's stock for you and pay for it out of the profits.
No, it isn't hashish.
Listen to me, Jim Dunning. I know what I'm talking about. Robinson wants to keep the firm's business.
I know.
Oh, don't worry. He'd make something out of the deal himself. You have a fine
Dude, Dizzle,
record.
who saw that coming?
Robinson's wide open for young blood. I'm not having any
Sniff the
pipe dream
cigarette.
if you've got the stuff to sell the proposition to Robinson.
Yeah, I suppose you think I haven't, huh?
What did you think I came here for? Find out if there's more than one cough in a carload?
Give me the lowdown.
Give me the lowdown. It's not the devil's lettuce, exactly, Brian, for sure. Not the good vibes you're in from Baby's Cold Outside, that's what I'm saying, dog. But she has a big crush on this dude.
Now, here's the way I'd approach him. Mr. Robinson, you're a businessman. I'm a businessman. I feel sure that I can double the firm's business in the next 3 years. Naturally, my efforts would be increased if I were working for myself. My plan guarantees the continuance
There's a script for this dude?
of the relations and profits you have made with us. It is not only a bank's privilege, but its duty to foster the development of the concern with whom its past, present, and future is allied.
Is anybody else here getting concerned that
That's
she
the
might be
speech
kind of like a
that'll
psycho?
get
What's up, Mike Harris?
Mr. Robinson, you're a businessman. I'm a businessman.
Oh, no.
I feel sure that I can double the firm's business in the next...
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Hey, what's the idea?
Oh, here, blot it off. I'll see if I can find you another one.
$15 for that shirt, woman.
Have your empathy.
Fine.
Here, wear this one.
Oh.
See, I ain't going to a funeral. Would you take a spot of color to sort of brighten up the spirits and show off the Dunedin personality?
Bankers are very conservative.
Well, maybe you're right.
Dude, she's too fucking smart, dude.
Well, I guess I'll be going now.
Oh, hey, I didn't thank you yet. You know, it's a swell tip. But then I'm the only one that could carry out the scheme.
You better change your shirt. Remember, you've got to be there at 9:15.
I'll be on time, don't worry. And thanks again.
Thanks again, nothing, dude.
Mr. Robinson's address is on that slip of paper.
Leave it on the table.
Dude, marry this woman, dog. He's about to owe his whole
I'll put
fortune to
my
her.
own number here, too. Will you call me up as soon as you leave Mr. Robinson's and tell me how it came out?
From the nearest drugstore, baby.
Dude, she's fucking smart, man. Jeez. She should be the mafia leader from the last movie, dude. I hope by the end of the film she has her own little fucking gang. That'd be sick. $15 then is like $2,000 something now. It's a fucking expensive ass shirt. $15 for a shirt back then? That's crazy. Right, Dizzle? I'm getting vibes of that woman who lied to all the investors and made up backstories for them. Can't recall the name of it, huh? Lied to all the investors and made up backstories for them? Oh, wait. Wait. Oh. Nope, can't remember what it's called. I remember that film with Revenge. Yes, that was a great movie.
Hello? Who is this?
Mr. Dunedin.
Mr. Dunedin? Oh, come right up.
Dude, she's fucking mad comfortable, dude. Look at her fucking pajam jams. She's wearing high heels with the jam jams?
Come on in, I'll be right out.
She's just wearing high heels just around the crib with the jammies on? Yo, what the fuck?
I can hardly wait to hear the good news.
Oh, you're thinking of the other movie through, and you're thinking of the other film. That film was called, oh, he lied about who he was.
Oh, I thought it was someone else.
I intended you to.
Why did you say you were Mr. Duneen? What do you know about Mr. Duneen?
Dude, this dude is incarnate, dude.
Oh, he's the one that calls you Landy when your name is Lyndon.
How did you find out where I lived? Oh, Dolores.
If Mahomet won't come to the mountain, then the mountain must come to Mahomet. But this is the first time the mountain had to wear a false beard.
Do sit down.
That's what I'm saying, V7, dude. This dude lied about who he was getting to her house, dude. Ugh.
And I was just going to bed.
Movie ass.
For Mr. Wales, she is just going to bed. For Mr. Duneen, oh, come right up, come right up.
I don't care to discuss Mr. Duneen.
But I want to talk about Mr. Duneen. I want to talk about you, and I want to talk about me.
Oh, I know all about you.
Call the fucking police.
Ronnie Wales. Poor, white, honest. Ambition? Not to have to work for a living so that I could go to the south of France and write a book. And I don't believe in marriage.
Okay, so I spun you a yarn,
But I
lady.
am married. You know that. Well, we haven't lived together for 3 years. As a matter of fact, I haven't seen her for 2.
Where's your cane and your tin mug? And the little dog to lead you? And how are lead pencils selling these days?
Ugh. What a fucking creep. Dude said she's
Hello?
on some mastermind shit. Her and Gene would have been
Hello,
running
Mary.
New York for sure.
I put it over, knocked him for a loop. Then listen, I'm to be vice president.
Oh, I'm so glad for you, Mr. Duneen.
The bank retains 20%, the balance for me, and dividends credited on purchase. I'm to have 10 years to pay it off, but I'll knock that for a row of ash cans. Hey, shut off that music.
All right, darling. Don't yell at me.
Oh, no. Who is
Nice
that?
drugstore you're phoning from.
Who's that bitch?
Well, I'm home. Some people dropped in.
Then don't let me keep you. I'm entertaining myself. Go away, darling. How can I talk business with you mauling me so?
Oh, no.
Oh, but darling, I can't keep my hands off you.
Excuse me. I'll see you at the office tomorrow.
The games
Can
we
I play
play,
some
dude.
jazz now?
No, I got business to attend to. Finish your drink and I'll call you a cab.
All right.
Aw, it was just some freaking skank. Alright, she got the wrong idea, dude. It was just some skank. They are for sure doomed. For sure they're out here fucking cheating. Not like men nowadays, you know what I mean? Some demi-mon exactly, revenge exactly. Get your ass out of here, dude. Isn't that more than he came in with? Why'd she give him a jacket? He's already wearing a jacket. Did he have a hat when he came in?
Next time.
Don't make me laugh.
Oh!
Good night,
Good night.
God. The jacket. It's the Demi-Mon Remy, exactly. Hey, Digimon, hey, several months later? So now this guy, Deneen, is the guy that run the company. James Deneen, president, announces their removal to the 63rd floor of the new Caledonia building on May 1st. Okay, so now he's a president now. The swerves look after swerve. He tried anyway. He's tried. Women had to date cheaters, though, to stop other strange men just coming into their bedroom asking questions. What's saying? That was some weird ass shit, dude. Did that other dude, that fucking, what's his name, Ronnie? He's maximum. Ooh.
We'll take good care.
Hello. Well, good morning, Dolores.
Good morning, Mr. Deneen.
Yes, all right. I'll try
Dude,
to-
Mary's
okay.
fucking mad smart, but she has
Yeah.
bad
Good
taste in
morning,
men.
Mary.
Good morning. All right.
Bring your notebook.
Why can't you get with a nice guy? A smart guy. Guy that'll treat her right. A guy with long dark hair and a goofy looking beard. There's some pizza let's
Take a
eat right
taser to
now.
Erickson.
Beat the devil, yes, exactly. Yes, beat the devil, yes.
I have gone to great lengths to convince you that it would be
Big
unwise
boat, go
to
down.
open an agency in this country.
We take
Usual
little
signature.
boat.
How's that sound?
Row all day.
Why don't you say something about our
Roll all
overhead being
night.
so distributed that it cuts down costs?
Oh. Yeah, put that in. Make it short, you know.
Is she wearing that shit at work?
Anything else?
Oh, let me see. Well, excuse me. Went to a party at Mr. Robinson's last night. Great. Oh, by the way, his daughter's name is Helen, isn't it?
Ellen, I believe.
Oh.
Dude, she's tripped the fuck out for being at work. They didn't have no
Don't
spark
you think you ought to
amplitude.
make one more try for Raymaker's business?
I closed on it last night at Mr. Robinson's house. For 5 years at $2.39.
Oh, Jim, that's splendid.
Not bad, what?
It's more than splendid. It's the biggest thing you've done. I'm proud of you.
Yeah. I'd be proud of myself if I didn't have this awful head.
What? He's like, girl, can I get some head? Like, my head's
It
so
took a lot of
shitty.
champagne to warm up old Raymaker. As my old man used to say, a hair from the dog that bit you. Gee, what a tough time my folks had.
Dude, she made his whole career.
I
dude.
wish I had my luck while they were still living.
They were friends at least. I don't know.
Were you
Did I
very
did
poor
I
when
get
you
the
were a
impression
kid?
about these two? I think
The
she just had a
greatest
big crush
tragedy
on
of
him.
my
that's
life
what I
was
think.
graduating from high school with a patch on the seat of my trousers. And all the other young squirts in tuxedos.
You've done remarkably. From a handicapped start.
Thanks,
Dude,
Mary.
look at her amazing outfit, dude.
That's nice of you to say that.
Yes. Just a minute. It's a Miss Daisy Presby. It says she has an appointment. Shall I get rid of her?
Oh, no. No, wait a minute.
Have Miss Presby wait.
Who's this bitch?
I've hired an assistant for you. You've been working too many nights. This girl can take some of the dictation.
But I haven't complained.
I don't want you to wear yourself out, you know.
I thought it was my job to engage the new girls.
This is different.
What's he getting at, dude?
I see. Jim, I'd rather not have an assistant. I can attend to everything. I'm not a bit overworked.
I know, but I've hired the girl. She's to start in the morning. I'm afraid I must decide on the advisability of these things.
Very well.
Well, what else?
By the way, I was right about tails and a white tie for the Robinson dinners, wasn't I?
If there's one thing I flatter myself on, it's knowing how to dress.
Of course.
You know how to fucking dress, dog.
I can't understand why this florist bill should be $100 higher than last month. We haven't ordered more than usual.
I'll check it over. By the way, send a dozen American Beauty roses to Miss Ellen Robinson.
Dude, you out here fucking hoeing,
Very
dude.
well.
Typical fucking playboy. Too much money.
Oh, by the way, how much does Miss Daisy Presby go on the payroll for?
Put her down for 50 a week. And see that no one disturbs me.
Dude, 50 a week? That's what I make! I'm your fucking secretary, your main secretary. What the fuck?
This is James Duneen's secretary speaking. I want you to send 2 dozen of your nicest roses to Miss Ellen Robinson. Yes. Hold the phone a moment. I'll give you her address. What? Oh, you have her address. Yes, it's the same, Miss Robinson. All right, thank you. Miss Presby?
Mm-hmm.
Fill Fill out this card, please. You're to start in the morning.
what you
We have
wearing,
a small
girl?
desk over there.
You alright? You lost on the way home from school or what? The fuck? Look like a fucking caveman with that fucking weird ass thing she's wearing.
Oh, darn these chairs. There goes my stocking. $6 a pair.
I don't give a fuck. Talk to me, girl.
Oh, I picked up a swell combination at Wimbledon. I'm saving it for my hope chest.
She's like, dude.
Look. I ask you, isn't that the thing you love to touch?
Lovely.
22 bucks?
But they robbed you. I got the same thing for 14.
Oh, don't tell me you wear French lingerie beneath that flour sack.
The fuck?
What I wear next to my lily white body is, strange as it may seem, nobody's business.
Yo, my God.
Sock goes Dempsey and Sharky takes it on the chin. Well, I think I'll just pop in and say hello to Jim.
Wait just a minute. He doesn't wish to be disturbed. You can't go in when the red light's burning.
Listen, sugar, I go past all red lights without even slowing down.
Oh, my God. That's the kind of chicks that Deneen likes, dude? She's for sure a demi-mon, Brian. For sure she is. Dude, that's what Jimmy's into, dude? What the
Have
hell?
you printed?
Miss Linden,
Mr. Dunning ready for me?
expecting you.
Oh, by
Probably
the way,
look at us in
here
jeans
I've
and
got
t-shirts
over
looking like we're a
$50
hobo. It'd be very
with
good,
any
right?
household details. I'll do the buying
Beat the
myself.
Devil is a
Yes,
53
Miss
adventure comedy film. The film was directed by John Huston and starred
Yes,
Humphrey
Miss Linden.
Bogart, Jennifer Jones, and Gina Lola Brigida.
Good morning, Martin.
Good morning,
It did.
Miss Linden.
These guys are a great film. Mary out here blessed him with the bag. This goofy fumbling it for the hose. For sure, dude.
Good morning.
How do you feel?
Terrible. And that Clyde business has got to be settled today.
I got another inside tip.
Look at the gloves, dude.
Here's some mail for you.
Oh.
Anything else, Mr. Dunning?
That's all, thanks, Martin.
I know that a price of $232 was
He's a
discussed.
demi-mon, Brian.
We
That's what I'm
get the
saying.
order, Mary. You'll get a swell new fitted bag.
I want $20 today if he's
I'd
good
rather
five.
have a raise.
You jealous because Miss Presby got one?
Yo, why the?
Hardly. It's not the same situation.
I would say
You're
yeah.
different.
To your sorrow,
She's just a diversion.
she got her salary raised. I'll say she's diverting.
Oh my.
You
What's up,
hate
Ace?
her, don't you?
Certainly not. But she ruins the morale of the office. And from the things she says, you'd think she was one of the board of directors.
You'll get a swell fitted bag nevertheless.
Oh my God! Oh no! Oh no! I thought it smelled like demi-mon in here, dude.
You look tired, Mary. Why don't you take a day off?
As a matter of fact, I have an invitation to spend the weekend at Atlantic City.
Fine, take the weekend off.
You think Daisy can do my work, too?
She's a little inexperienced, but yeah, I think she can.
This guy's doomed.
I don't think so. I can postpone my Atlantic City trip. It's a standing invitation. Hope you feel better.
Thanks, Mary.
Oh, Mary. Dude, what? She got this guy his fucking job, man. I guess, Amp, I guess.
Boom!
Don't do that. I thought the Black Killer of Bayswater had got me. Theater, eh?
Started for the theater, ended up by driving on the post road.
Who are these characters?
Sounds romantic.
That's what I'm saying, three man.
Who is he?
Tim Deneen.
How long has this been going on?
It hasn't gone on. I've been out with him once or twice. and he sends me flowers.
Well, you've a lot in common.
Dude, you gotta
his
watch these guys. The movie's
neckties,
so
for
fucking
instance.
godlike.
That's not fair. He's improved unbelievably. He's a very remarkable young man.
Oh. Like him pretty much?
Pretty much.
I mean, he's aight.
Then in the morning you'll see a doctor.
Oh, don't be silly. I'm all right.
No, you're not. No girl's healthy who prefers a good, sound businessman to a dancing fool.
But when I really start fiddling, even Jim Deneen will dance.
Well, now, don't you look forward to an existence of all afternoon at the horse show and all evening at contract with him. He's not the type.
No? Just wait till I get him in my clutches.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
I'm afraid there's another woman in his life.
What?
Lip rouge on his handkerchief. They never learn, do they?
Dude, James Deneen is a real dumbass, dude. I can't stand this character. And Mary's so clutch. Why is she into this dude?
Positively no nonsense. Unless a contract is lived up to, it is not a contract. There is no reason why we cannot cooperate on an issue involving so much of our mutual welfare. Yours truly. Oh, what's the
That
matter?
too good vibe, Jesus.
The letter's too strong, Jim.
You've got to be tough with Beulah. Write it as I dictated it.
Very well.
Well, now what have you got for me?
They're trying to run the whole business on the ground, dude. Jim
Oh,
fucked up the bag.
Martin
Mary's
said
gonna
you
run
need
his pocket
shirts.
for everything.
Any
I
particular
hope so,
choice of
dude.
color?
I doubt it's gonna happen, though. I would love that ending, to be
Do
honest.
I ever wear anything but white shirts? What do you think I am, a shipping clerk?
I beg your pardon.
Oh, and Mary, Martin had a new sort of evening tie for me last night. Narrow. Very smart. Tell him to order a dozen more.
I bought it for you.
Oh, and Mary, change that letter to Beulah. Tone it down. That part about positively no nonsense. Leave that out entirely.
He gets it, dude. He gets it. Man, hate on
Mary-
shipping clerks in the 1930s. Yeah, for sure.
I don't want Miss Presby to take any more of my dictation.
What's the matter? Is she beginning to get breach of promising?
Wise up, Jimmy, okay? Open your fucking eyes. Look what you got right in front of you, dude.
Yeah?
You're nothing without Mary, all right?
The Burden brothers? Oh, I have to take them out tonight and make hoopy with them. Do you want to come along?
Make what, who?
Do you think it's decent of me to take the place of the dear departed so soon?
Huh?
Are you sure you wouldn't rather have Miss Presby?
I asked you, didn't I?
I'd love to go. Shall I show the Burdens in?
Yeah, show him in.
Okay, Jimmy, all right. He's starting to wise up here a little bit. I'm saying, Brian, what the hell? Making a whoopee, making a hoopie?
And then Father lost money. Of course, the managers were very glad to have a society girl to go on the stage, but sometimes I feel it's very degrading for a girl from an old Virginia family.
And you had to give up that big white colonial mansion.
Oh, no. Mama lives there. I send her part of my salary every week. But of course, that doesn't leave me very much for myself.
There, Sybil.
Oh, Mr. Burden, but I only just met you tonight.
Oh, well, let's have another drink and then you'll know me better. This little girl, Sybil, has had a heap of trouble, Jim. I think she needs something to brace her up.
Trouble? Trouble? Oh, I remember that word. That's what poor people have when the rent's due.
Oh.
That's a good joke. Trouble's only something poor people have when the rent's due.
Oh, Mr. Burden, are you really going to pay my rent?
Oh, Mr. Dunedin, who's going to pay my rent?
What'd you do? Blow the rent on that frock?
What's the matter with this frock?
Absolutely nothing. Looks as if it had been poured in it and forgot to say when.
I suppose you'd like me to wear this around the paper and pulp business.
Well, you don't have to dress the way you do. The other girls don't.
Oh, you notice that, do you?
They make you notice it. And they can't all crave me.
No, they just crave raises in salaries.
How much do you get?
70.
You should have more.
That's sweet, Jim.
You dance?
Even better than I take dictation.
Let's go!
Hey, who's finessing who, dude? That's what I'm saying, dude. This crypt keeper looking motherfucker. Are you really gonna pay my rent? Too sick. Pizza has arrived, right? Are you really gonna pay my rent, mister? That shit's fucking hilarious. Some things never change, guys. Creepy ass old dude.
I never knew you had a place like this, Mary.
Won't you come in a minute?
I'd love to.
Yo, Mary Astor, dog?
Huh.
Sit down, won't you?
Thanks.
I guess, Amp, I guess. You look a little bit tipsy, dog.
You know, it's funny. I never figured out what your private life must be. I just thought of you as a perfect machine in an office.
Yeah, that's not what you, that's
I
not,
gathered
you don't
that.
say, like, you gotta, like, when you're talking to somebody, you gotta kind of,
Mary.
like, oh, my. Oh, Mary, don't do it. Oh, no.
You know, Mary, I'm very happy that you and I got together tonight the way we did.
Are you?
I'm terribly fond of you. But how could I help it?
Dude, he's a dumbass.
8, 10, 12 hours a day together? Mostly behind closed doors?
Proving that a working girl can be safe from the advances of her employer.
Well, I always figured that business and pleasure don't mix.
That's not it. You've looked at me 1,000 times.
You're just a
Never
dumbass.
saw me until tonight.
I see you now.
Dude, this guy's just fucking...
And you look pretty good to me.
This guy's drunk and desperate, Mary.
I wonder if it isn't the dress. Or perhaps the liquor.
That's what I'm saying.
Have another drink.
Oh, would you have liked it if I'd kissed you in the office when you first came to work for me?
A kiss depends upon who's doing it and how it's done.
She's too smart for this dude.
How's this?
Oh, my gosh. She finally got what she wanted. But not like this, dude. Whatever happened to Ronnie?
You don't need that drink.
I know all you've done for me.
Do ya?
I wouldn't be where I am today if it weren't for you.
I mean, that's true.
I've been blinded by my own success. But from now on, things are going to be different.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Sweet. Jimmy, I've got to be a machine again.
Don't get shy now,
3
girl.
o'clock. One of us has to be on hand at 10 in the morning. Weiler will be there.
Hang Weiler. Hang all the pulp and paper in the world.
That's our guys talking. They're fucking horny, dude.
Jimmy. Jimmy.
She's like, no, for real, though. You're like the president of the company. We gotta fucking get to work tomorrow morning.
Give me a
I don't
drink
want
and
to be
I'll
president
run
of the fucking company, dude.
You're drinking a lot lately. It's foolish.
Let me be foolish tonight. It's a night of nights, isn't it?
Oh, man. So I'm staying in amplitude. Dude, she's too good for this dude.
Water?
Straight. Thanks, dude.
Why should I keep
here's
crushing this dude?
how.
That's what I'm saying, Doom. He's gonna fuck it up again, dude. How does Ronnie play into this? He's not that bad, just a bit goofy, huh? He's pretty goofy. You know what I'm saying? He's pretty fucking goofy. Yeah, you're fucking other
night,
random
Mary.
secretaries and shit. We saw it earlier
Night,
that
Jim.
the tag that one girl's lingerie was in his room. This is what? How many years later? After she got him this job in the first place? He's been treating her like garbage the whole time. So you've been putting up with it. He's pretty fucking goofy, dude. Nothing like some hard liquor and cigarettes to get ready for a hot date. They actually just got back from their hot date, right? Now he's going home. He's a dumbass, man. I don't like this dude. I don't like Ronnie either. What's going on with this fucking movie, guys? Are we supposed to like this guy? I think we're not supposed to like him like that much. I think, maybe I'm wrong about this. I think we're supposed to like him more than Ronnie. Mary needs a third character to come into this fucking movie.
Bring your notebook.
Somebody dashing. Somebody honest. Somebody wearing a shirt about the Cincinnati Sign Museum. Somebody from 100 years later.
Good morning, Jim.
Well, good morning. Take a letter to Berman. Dear Jake, I cannot understand the change in your attitude.
Oh, shit.
I guess I had a little too much to drink last night, didn't I?
Did you?
Didn't you notice it?
No.
That's good. I was afraid I might have... Well, I mean, did I get fresh or make a pass at you or anything like that?
Why, no.
That's a relief. You know, Mary, I don't remember a darn thing that happened after about 10 o'clock last night.
Oh, Mary. Dude, tell me you need a day off. Oh.
I cannot understand the change in your attitude.
Huh?
You were dictating?
Oh, yeah.
Some Sans revenge.
I cannot understand the change in your attitude. I cannot understand the change in your attitude. As the weeks roll by...
Mary, just tell this dude you're fucking hot on him, dude. That's what I'm saying, Remy. The weeks roll by, oh my... and the days go by. Water flowing underground.
Good evening, Miss Linden.
Good evening, Prentice.
Dude, Remy, I'm actually upset. Guys, I want to be honest with you guys, okay? This movie got me upset. You know Ronnie's gonna come back at some point, right? I don't want to even know how Ronnie's gonna factor into all this.
Waiting, miss.
Well, there they are. Oh, aren't they lovely? I'll start with these, Prentice.
For those?
Yes.
Were the monthly bills all right?
Yes, they were nicely checked and everything's under control. Mr. Duneen home?
Not since this morning.
He hasn't been at the office all day either.
Well, that's understandable.
Where's he been?
Hope you don't mind my stepping into your province fixing these flowers.
Not at all, Miss Linden.
Who's the party for?
Who's the party for? Dog? Who's the party for?
Prentice, I asked, who's the party for?
I thought perhaps you'd like to arrange these also.
Why, what's that?
Invitations? I guess, Remy, I guess. Maybe that's what it is. Mr. Charles H. Robinson announces the betrothal of his daughter Ellen May to Mr. James Dunedin. What? Oh, the butler knew. Oh, no. Look at the acting. 1930? Holy shit. This is Mary Astor, guys. She's a big star in the 1930s.
You finished the flowers, Prentice?
Yes, Miss Linden.
Oh, my God. Big oof, Remy. 100-year-old oof. This is gonna be your fucking supervillain arc, I hope, Egg Drop. This guy's gonna have to take. That's like Doom was saying earlier, right? Like Dion was saying. She's gotta start her own rival company and take his ass down. This is the start for supervillain arc or what? Oh, I swear if Ronnie's here. Okay, thank you.
Hello, Mary.
Oh, this is her
That lump
friend.
Freddie stood me up, so I came over here. Ain't men the swine, though. What's the matter?
Oh my God. It's a cautionary tale, Remy. It's a
What are
cautionary
you
tale.
crying for?
Society girl wins big paper man.
What?
What?
Robinson's hooked Jim.
Well, cut my throat. Wait a minute.
Get those shoes off, girl. Like, seriously. That can't be helping.
Here, Mary. Take a drink of this.
Rest in peace.
Time for the speeches. A toast to the bride. Long may she wave.
Gee, I try to help you, Mary, but I guess it's better to get it out of your system.
Dude, Mary did the most, Drew. Mary did the most.
If it hadn't been for me.
I know. I know.
Oh, don't let anybody in. I don't care who it is.
Dude, I know it's that Ronnie motherfucker, dog. Come here when she's at her weakest, dude. Oh, no. Just get your ass out. You don't want to see you, Ronnie. Oh, no. Oh, you better walk your goofy ass back out of this. Oh, my. Yo, Egg Drop. That's what I'm saying, dog.
What's the matter, Mary?
Oh, nothing.
Creepy
Come on
ass,
now,
dude.
tell Ronnie everything.
That's what I'm saying, Drew. Look at them grinning.
All right. I'll tell you. I haven't got any
Come on,
pride
dog.
left.
Some things revenge.
The engagement is announced of Miss Ellen Robinson to Mr. James Dunedin.
Dude, Jimmy's such a huge dumbass,
licked,
man.
Ronnie.
He's like, give you a big old kiss, would you feel better?
I've taught
You know,
him
I got
to speak
magic
the King's
lips.
English.
Jim stayed disrespecting the shit out of Mary. I would have started my own shit and did what I'm saying, Deanna. What the fuck? She was the mastermind of the whole fucking
I've lifted him
shit.
above the prejudice. I've stood between him and a dozen cheap designing women. But when it comes to a girl with beauty and money and the glamour of position, I can't do a thing. A girl of his own class. The class I gave him.
No, Mary, take it.
Oh my god.
Come on.
Dude, she's right,
All
though.
Let's have a drink.
Dude, Jimmy was just a fucking broke-ass
Please don't,
motherfucker
Mary.
until she came into his life, and now he's out here dating some kind of goddamn socialite? Getting married? What a dumbass. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like,
Well, Ronnie, it's the next time. The next time. Do you get me?
dude, she wants that Ronnie dick now to ease the
We
pain?
won't talk about that now.
Oh, so you're going to spurn me too, are you?
Oh, my God.
After a while, we'll talk about that.
Oh, my God, dude. Orochi Mary, dog? Majin Mary, dog?
Yes. Oh, send her in.
That's the thing, though, huh? She can make men. She got that skill.
Miss Ellen Robinson to see you. Yes, I will.
Oh, my God. Yo, who the fuck
I'm
is...
Ellen Robinson.
Yes, I know. You came to see Mr. Dunedin?
No, you.
Oh, won't you sit down?
Dude, that outfit's fucking fire, though, dude.
Thank you. Miss Linden, when I first decided I wanted to marry Jim Dunedin, my father and I naturally talked it over.
I'm sure your father approved.
My father has known you for a long time.
Only in a business way.
So that's how I happen to know you're in love with Jim Dunedin.
I love
That's
this
not
dude.
true.
Goofy ass dude.
That proves it.
Could I work alongside of Jim Dunedin for years without falling in love with him?
Certainly not.
Get to the point.
Your admission that you're in love with him hardly qualifies you, from a fiancé's viewpoint, for further employment.
You want me to quit?
At once.
And if I refuse?
I should tell him you're desperately in love with him, and that it would be charitable to ask you to leave.
You wouldn't do that.
Oh, wouldn't I?
Oh, my... Oh, my God.
When Greek meets Greek.
What do you mean, calling me a Greek?
Dude, it's revenge. I got you fired.
Pardon my intrusion.
Let me just throw hands like
Well, what do you
now.
want?
Mr. Dunedin, I think I've been here long enough.
Why, Mary, what are you talking about?
I've got a better job. Shorter hours, more money.
Now, Mary, don't do anything foolish. We'll talk this over later.
There's nothing to talk over. I've had it in mind for some time. And it was just settled today. I'm leaving immediately. It won't inconvenience you any. Remember, you still have Daisy. Goodbye.
But Daisy,
Jim.
she's just a pair of legs. You can't type with your legs. Brett Down's revenge. Dude, she's gonna be, that guy's gonna be fucked without her.
Gotta
Dude.
quit?
Get out of here. I want to be alone. What's Mrs. Presby tells me you've quit. You know what I've done for Jim Deneen, don't you?
Sure, but Mary...
And you know that because I've loved him, I played straight as a string.
But you've known for some time that he was
And you
going
know
to...
that I've met a dozen men, nice men, that wanted me.
Have you?
And what did I tell them? Like a fool, I'd say to them, no, 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 you can't have Mary Linden. She's a good girl. And what did I say to myself? Like a fool, I said, Mary, you just keep yourself a nice, fine little girl, and one of these days Jim Deneen will realize how good and worthy you are. Baloney!
But I thought that was all over. Last night Ronnie told me
Yes, there's Ronnie, and I like Ronnie, and we've had a lot of good times together. But when Ronnie offers me everything in the world a girl could wish for, what do? I turn him down. Like the nice, fat-headed, virtuous little moron that I am. Well, that's all over, my fine girl.
Mary, quiet. Somebody will hear you.
Let him hear me. Where are you going? I'm going to Atlantic City.
Oh, no, dude. Just because Ronnie's there at the time? Dude, Ronnie's a fucking schmuck. He's a creep. On some Radiohead type shit. Exactly, I dropped he's cashing in, dude. He was there at the time. Mary. He's a more self-esteem girl. Dude looking like fucking Dracula and shit, dog. Look at this dude. What all she got there in her hand? Fucking some kind of creepy-ass 1930s doll, I guess. I want to see more of that. What the fuck is that shit? You guys see that shit? This guy loves garlic brunch, I'm saying, dude. Nothing gets him off more than garlic. Mary needs quit and crushed his dumb ass and Ellen goofy ass and her father business too. Dude, without Mary being there anymore, Dion, that business is fucked. Dude, Mary dressed like it's Atlantic City. This actress's name is Mary in real life, guys. Isn't it weird how sometimes actors and actresses play their character with their own name? I think that'd be kind of weird. If you guys were acting in a movie, you want them to call you by your own name, would that be kind of awkward? I guess this is the 1930s cheesecake part of the movie. I say what this has to do with anything. Oh my, 2 out for Twitch. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, dog. Dude, that'd be the only way I'd be happy this movie's ending, Doom, to be honest. I want Mary to literally go fucking ham. Dude, how can they possibly endear Ronnie to us as an audience? Isn't that kind of good? It's really good, to be honest. Oh my god. Good directing there, holy shit. Come on, Mary. Be good to yourself, girl. Why gotta beat yourself so much? You spent your whole life beating yourself up for no reason. Look at this dude. He was just like, hey. You look lovely, Mary. Mind if I sniff you?
I can't make the grade, Ronnie.
Aren't you just asking for a lot of trouble and unhappiness? Can't you put him out of your mind?
He's out of my life. I'm reconciled to that.
But you're kind of an asshole, to be honest, Ronnie.
Price tag off my nightgown. I found one of these on the floor of Jim's bedroom once. I knew the girl, and I despised her for being cheap and trivial. I just don't want to be that cheap myself. The funny part about it is that I'm priced at exactly $8 less than one of the most obvious young women I've ever met.
Damn.
Mary, dear, if my wife didn't have all the money in the family, I swear I'd get a divorce and marry you.
Get your whack ass out of here, Ronnie. Ain't nobody like you, dog.
I didn't ask you to buy my violets.
What a Ronnie thing to say, dude. That's what I'm saying, Dion. Just relax, Mary, okay? I guess I drop, I guess.
No. Well, now, Miss Robinson, the Chicago train
This is Ronnie, dude. Ronnie gonna Ronnie, dude. That's what I'm saying, dog. Can you not Ronnie for like 1 second, dude?
Did you have a nice trip?
Horrible.
Aw, had a bad honeymoon. Dude, Mary Bear cooked this
I can
guy.
take off my own coat. Out of the last 14 nights, I spent 9 of them in Pullmans. Well, how are things running?
Oh, everything's perfect.
Did that order go out I wired in Saturday?
Oh, well, no.
Well, why wasn't it shipped?
Oh, it wasn't marked rush.
The other orders I wired in, have they been sent?
No, I thought I'd better hold them till you got back.
Go out and get all that stuff and get it off right away.
Oh, well, I can't.
You can't? Why not?
Well, I put them all in a folder and took them up to your house.
Telephone my house and have Martin, my valet, bring the folder down here right away.
Well, I'm afraid they got lost last night in the confusion.
What?
Confusion? What confusion?
In the fire.
Fire? Well, what fire?
Well, the fire in your library.
Dude, Mary went rogue?
Fire in my library?
And in your bedroom, too. But some of your clothes can be salvaged.
So what are you talking about?
Well, Martin thinks he can fix some of your clothes as soon as he gets out of the hospital.
Hospital? Oh.
Dude, just mad stressed now. That's what I'm saying, dude. We know
How
he
did
had it.
this fire start?
Well, the firemen were very nasty. They said it started from my cigarette.
Your cigarette? What were you doing smoking in my house?
Well, I just sat down to smoke a cigarette. And don't you believe it, Jim, I didn't fall asleep. I was just thinking with my eyes closed.
Oh, no, dude.
Are you sure you've told me everything? Think carefully now. Has the firm gone into bankruptcy? Or is my fiancée dead?
Oh, no, Miss Robinson's not dead. She's been calling you for the last week, wondering why she hasn't heard from you.
Get her on the phone.
This man's life is in fucking shambles now, Dion.
Now, isn't that a coincidence? Speak of the devil, and here she is.
The plot's thickening down. Oh, my.
Hello, darling.
Well, what's the matter? You look a bit wild-eyed.
Nothing at all, dear.
You must have been busy. I had no letters from you, only 3 little telegrams. And not a word for the past 5 days.
Look, Ellen, for the past 14 days, I've been leaping in and out of Pullmans and living in lumber camps, and I simply didn't have the time.
Well, I'm glad you don't have to travel often. I don't fancy myself as a neglected wife.
I've got to do a lot of traveling. The paper business is in a critical state. Newspapers are buying up their own mills. Syndicates are being formed. For the next year, I'm going to be a leaping tuner all over these United States.
But you don't have to do all the dirty work.
But I do. No one else can do it as
That's
well.
really cool, guys. It's going to be the same way for 100 years.
It's simply the truth. And we might as well face
Nothing
it.
but newspapers and
much
paper
better to face
and
things
written
with
word and
thought.
print as far as the eye can see.
Isn't it?
Yes, dear. And now, Ellen, dear, please run along. I'm up to my neck in trouble.
Run along, I'm your fucking wife, dog.
Why I ever let Mary
You're up to
Linton
here
get
with
away
trouble?
from me,
You might be up to here with
I'll
trouble.
have to have my head examined, that's
Talking
all.
like that again.
If I could find her now, I'd give her half the company to come back.
I think not.
Huh?
Do you think I want a woman
Huh?
around here who's madly in love with you?
Mary? In love with me? Rot.
She's too smart
You
for
did a
that.
lot of night work together, you two.
Say, listen, darling, you're a little mad. I'm no saint. I have my moments. But Mary Linden simply isn't that kind of a girl, that's all.
Jim! There's a cop out here and he wants to arrest me.
The arson squad wants her at headquarters for a statement about the connection between her cigarette and the fire in your home last night.
I have no suspicions of you, Daisy. Run along.
You see, nobody has any suspicion of me. Come on.
Oh, no. Nobody has any suspicions of you.
Oh, here we go.
I'm disgusted and humiliated. All the time it's been that cheap little trollop, and I thought it was Mary Linden.
Did you do anything to get Mary Linden to leave here?
Certainly.
Why, how dare you interfere in my business affairs?
Business? That's good. A woman like Mary Linden.
With Mary Linden, the woman, you may have had a feminine right to be involved. But with Mary Linden, my private secretary, you had absolutely no right to interfere.
I believe you're in love with her.
Listen, I'd fall madly in love with any woman who displayed the least bit of common sense. And now, Ellen, forgive me if I'm rude, but I'm terribly busy.
Too busy.
This guy's an asshole, dude.
Well, suppose we let it go at that.
This guy ain't been married for
Get me
about
Mary
a couple
Linden's
weeks,
apartment on
dude.
the wire.
Why, Mr. Deneen, Mary Linden has moved.
Dude, Dizzle, this guy's fucked, dude.
I'm sorry, I haven't the slightest idea where to reach her.
What's up, Tony? This movie's fucking sick, Tony. Only downside is that poor Mary doesn't fucking... Was she gonna end up with fucking James again? Dude, James is a fucking dumbass, dude. But man, that's what she likes about him. She spent her whole fucking life fucking doing all this guy's fucking laundry and helping him run a business and shit. That's what she gets off on, dude.
Who is it? Yes, I'm awake, you idiot. Come on up.
Damn, Mary! Dude, Mary ain't herself when she doesn't have her coffee yet. She built them brick by brick, I drop for sure. Look at those fucking quilts she got going, dude.
Hi, how's tricks?
Oh, pick by me. What gets you up so early?
Oh, Freddie got jealous last night and broke all my Rudy Valley records. So I threw him out and went to bed early.
1930s misogyny, isn't it crazy?
Got a job
My
yet?
boyfriend went crazy and broke up my
Nope.
records last night. You know how it goes.
Well, ain't it about time you went to work?
No hurry. I don't care if I don't work for a month yet.
Jim Deneen tried to get in touch with you last week.
He did? What did you tell him?
Exactly what you told me to.
I wonder what he wanted.
He wanted
What
to
should
use
I
you
know?
more, Mary, you know.
Say, did I tell you Daisy got canned?
Didn't appreciate you for fucking 10 years. All of a sudden now you're gone. Now his whole shit's falling apart. Wants you back.
Nope. Nothing there. The Marines have landed and the situation is well in hand.
Well, listen to this. The forthcoming marriage of Miss Ellen Robinson to Mr. James Deneen has been called off by mutual consent.
Where, Dolores? Let me see. Where?
Oh,
it isn't in the paper.
Mary.
But it's liable to be any minute now. Or I've been listening in over that switchboard in vain.
Dolores!
Mary!
Oh, my God. Dolores been grimy since the start of the movie, dude. I respect that highly.
Mr. Deneen, are we going to work again tonight? These late hours are just ruining my boyfriend's evenings.
Yes, tonight and every night until I find a secretary who's satisfactory. Have you got the answers to those want ads?
Yes, here they are.
Oh.
Yo, Venka, you eating an apple pie tonight? I'm not yet, Ginseng. I have one right here beside me. I've still got one more slice
that
left of the
sounds
actual
possible.
pizza.
For 3 years, secretary to the president of a pulp and paper concern. Best of references. Have this Miss Helen Clark come in and see me this afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Like, ugh, I miss Mary.
Yeah?
Helen Clark, by appointment.
Send her in.
I'm saying Doom. Oh my god.
Mr. Duneen? I'm Helen Clark.
Oh, yes, Miss Clark. Won't you sit down?
Yo, Helen Clark.
Thank you.
Is it an interview for her job again, dude?
I see you've had office experience.
Yes, I left my last employer because he got engaged.
Oh my.
Mary, then take off those clothes and be yourself.
Oh, Mr. Duneen, do you always ask girls to disrobe in your office?
I didn't mean that. You know I didn't. I mean, take off your coat. We've got work to do.
But I get $100 a week now.
All right, Mary, of course, $100 is all right. Stop
200 a week.
I've got just 3 days to get affairs in shape so I can beat it up north and cover next year's supply. Well, what are you standing there like that for? Oh, Mary, please, I need you. Don't turn me down now. Grab a notebook and get to work. Colvin, don't ring me no matter who it is. And you stay at that switchboard ready to take any calls that come in till I tell you you can go. I'm going to do a day's work.
She pulled a Ronnie on his ass for sure, Doom.
Take a letter to the Stockholm
She
crowd.
learned from the best, dude. She out here creeping on this dude now.
After due consideration of your proposition, I have decided to...
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like $200 a week. What do you mean? She was getting paid 70 a week before.
Company.
Now she's back taking 100.
Oh, Freddie. I've been waiting for hours for that big stiff to let me go home. He's still dictating. Shut up, Freddie. Freddie, will you please shut up? Shut up till I get my heart beating properly. What do you think? He ain't dictating. He's through dictating. He's gone over to Jersey City to marry Mary Linden. Oh, ain't that grand?
I mean, I guess, dude. Oh, Mary. Guys, that movie was fucking sick. I can't say necessarily can co-sign, you know, the ultimate turn of events, but I will say that I cared about the characters a lot, and I really think that that's this movie's credit. He had his life taken from him. He got it back. He realized what he'd fucked up with. You know what I mean? I guess that's what we're supposed to take from that, was that he realized he fucked up when she was gone. Now he's going straight. She always wanted that dude from the start. She finally got the man, right? Emotional damage. Yeah, I think a more modern take. Well, how about this, guys? Is this fair to say? I think that a more modern film wouldn't have been anywhere near as good. I really think this movie had some really complex characters. I think that it was, they were pretty, again, very much realistic. I liked, you know, the fact that I kind of cared about all, even fucking goofy ass, you know, Jimmy. At least you know what he's about, right? Creepy ass Ronnie, likewise. Kind of a cool character, not because he was so likable, but because he's so dislikable. And I think that, you know, for as long as the film was, it told a really compelling story. I think that, you know, if I could have written it, I wouldn't have minded if you know, maybe Mary ends up with, you know, learning a little more about self-esteem, finding a man that's, you know, more appreciative of her than Jimmy has been, right? Maybe even just deciding she don't need no fucking man in the first place. But the film tells a more classical story about, you know, she wants the guy, she, you know, slaves away all this time and finally gets the prize, right? In this story, I guess Jimmy is the prize, because she likes him, you know. I didn't like him. That's how we end, like Brian says. We had two films tonight so far, very abrupt endings. But I liked them both a lot. This one I think I like more than the last one. What do you guys think? What was the point of Ronnie the bedroom creeper? I think that the point of Ronnie Good Vibe was to sort of be like a contrast to Jimmy, because Jimmy had no interest in her whatsoever, right? And Ronnie has all his interest in her. And likewise, for as dumb and, you know, oblivious as Jimmy is, Ronnie is the opposite. He's conniving. He's deceptive.
Pipe down them flaming youth, or find yourself
I think that, you know, Ronnie is the devil. He's like the snake, right? Trying to bite Mary. And Mary has to basically, you know, win the day. The whole point of Ronnie was that arc where they traveled to Atlantic City together. And she has to kind of be like, you know what? No, I'm not going to fuck you, Ronnie, just because you're, you know, again, the guy. Johnny on the spot. Ronnie on the spot in this case. I like that she was smart as heck, but when it came to love, the opposite, showing how love can be. I think it gave you a good vibe, right? Mary was a really sick character. Mary's a super cool character. And I think that's partly why I think all of us in the audience wouldn't have minded if we had found an ending that was, I don't know, a little more, like, acceptable for her. The main guy was going to marry other people behind her back, though, huh? He really was, dude. He really was. Look, he was fucking oblivious. He had no idea she had any interest in him whatsoever.
Come on, Mary.
He had no appreciation for all the things she had done for him. Otherwise, she would have been getting paid a lot more, to be honest. Yeah, it was a very sad story, heartbreaking story. And I'm not really happy with the ending necessarily. But, you know, I guess you have to take it for granted that Mary's happy now, right? I mean, if we were to close our eyes and try to play along with the story that's trying to be told here, I think we're supposed to understand that, you know, now Jimmy is seeing the error in his ways. And he's going to be more respectful of her. He's going to appreciate her more. And, again, it's going to be happily ever after, right? Even though, again, for the whole movie, Jimmy was just taking advantage of her and, again, totally unappreciative, fooling around on her all the time. He's acting like an asshole in general, and she was attracted to him because of question mark, right?
Pass her by, handsome. I'm a grass widow. You can go as far as you like.
Oh my God, he's just like, anyway, bye. I don't like brunettes. All right, guys, I'm gonna go to a very short break here. Get my hands washed. I'm gonna watch one more film tonight. The last film is called Wives Under Suspicion. Dude, what a theme tonight, right? The gritty 1930s. Crime, forbidden love. The last film is called Wives Under Suspicion.
I'll buy you, Violet.
I will see you guys in about 2 minutes when I wash my hands here. Actually, might not even, to be honest. Get a drink of water and come back and watch one more film here. It's a gritty 1930s triple feature, guys. These films are about 100 years old. They're about 90 years old, I guess, right? I like the characters in this one more, but the story in the first was more my speed, huh? It was a lot more dramatic, the first one. More dramatic in the sense of it being having, like, crime and murder and shit, that's for sure.
All wrapped up on your
This week ending, the ending should be Mary found her a nice, ambitious young man who respects her, and they run the company together. That's what I'm saying, Dean, yes.
20 years too late for him to appreciate legs.
Yeah, they couldn't just have an ending where, you know...
Even yours?
I'm sorry, this is the wrong break screen. There we go. I don't know if I'm talking about this one. There we go.
Name, color.
Yeah, I wouldn't have minded an ending that, you know, was more palatable to our modern sensibilities.
White, poor,
I wanted revenge, business style.
ambition.
I would have minded to see, you know, maybe Jimmy, like, suffer more. Like, it's kind of funny how his house burned down. His house burned down.
What do you do for a
His whole shit got ruined. I wouldn't have minded if the business, like, fucking went under. And she had to, like, help him build it back up again. Right, Mary, I fucked up, okay? I didn't appreciate what I had in my head. You're so smart. You're so beautiful.
I don't believe in marriage.
I love you, Mary. I love you. And later, you know, she builds him a new business, right?
Well, now it's my turn.
He didn't really suffer as much as I would have liked him to suffer for his stupidity. She leads some other dude to the former rival company that steals their clients. Huh? She just wanted her true value realized. Exactly. Just wanted her to be fucking appreciated, man.
We're playing truth, you know.
Dude, Ronnie's a fucking snake, man.
Yes.
For as much as I didn't like Jimmy, I hated Ronnie way more.
And yet you say you're in love with another man.
A man who called you Miss Landy when your name is Lyndon, obviously...
Dude, Mary was for sure a simp to him. For sure she was. That was her downfall, right?
Believe it or not.
I believe it's so.
It's like Remy said. It's a cautionary tale. This movie was a cautionary tale.
Do I have to?
For women with low self-esteem. She's so smart.
Well,
She did so much for this Jimmy guy, and he just didn't give a fuck. Or Mary busted Gene out of jail and marries him instead, and then they robbed Jimmy blind off. That would be a hell of a movie, Ryan. That'd be a crossover of same universe, dude. Same universe. That'd be sick. Because I've enjoyed the film. I feel Ronnie was meant to be more likable, maybe.
Yes, but with you two.
I think that Ronnie was meant to be like the fun one, and I think that if they had more time to develop him, they could have sold me on that. Right? But I think they didn't effectively sell me on that. But I think they're supposed to be like, you know, Ronnie was the fun one, trying to get her to go up to Atlantic City with him, party and stuff. But I kind of found him quite detestable. But yeah, I think he was supposed to be like, you know, like the one that was like, you know, represented the freedom and the carefree lifestyle situation.
Ronnie.